Want to bake amazing sourdough? It all starts with a simple, bubbly starter. With just flour, water, and a few minutes a day, you can create a natural yeast culture for incredible homemade bread. Let me show you. You need a jar, a scale, mine needs to be replaced, but hopefully it will still work. This kit I got comes with a basket for later, and then these cool covers. So one for the jar, and then I have a measuring kit. So, the first thing that we do is measure out 120 grams of water, and then it's 120 grams of flour. So I'm using King Arthur organic flour. You can use any flour you want, but the important thing that it's whole wheat. We're making a starter today. We're making a sourdough starter, and that is the first thing that you need in order to make sourdough bread. It's going to take some time since we're doing it just with these two ingredients and we're not buying a sourdough starter online. Sometimes you can get dehydrated ones. That kind of kickstarts the time, but maybe in a week or so I'll have some active starter to make a sourdough bread, sourdough waffles, sourdough pancakes, sourdough muffins. I mean, anything I can think of to use my discard. That will be all in a later video, but today we are just going to focus on the starter, which is just flour and water. And then that ferments and you get the yeast from the process, the chemical process of it all breaking down. Yeah, it's all science. I don't really care. All I really care is about how tasty my bread is. I guess I do care about the science. What am I talking about? But here we go. Let's turn on my scale. And then I'm moving it over by ounces. I'm going to move it down to grams, but this is why I need to replace it. Okay. So we're at grams. And then we're going to put the cup on, tare it so it's at 0. We can do, but then we're just going to take our flour and put it in. So I measured it out before and it's 101 right now, but let's just make a little bit more room. 106. 108, 109, whoop. I'm just going to do that. So it's at 147. Hope I didn't put too much in. 136. So it's better to just keep doing little bits, that way you don't have to keep going back and forth. 30. Still says 130. I mean, that's fine. I would keep it at 125. I like that number. It's 5. Increments of 5 at least. So, gonna put that in the jar without losing any of it. Okay. Put my cup back on. It says 1 gram. We're okay. Get rid of some of the we are going to, okay, it says 0. Take my water, just weigh it out. 75, 123. Let's be real nitpicky and get it. I mean, it's 128. Boop. It was 125 and then it jumped right to 126. We're gonna keep it. We're just gonna pour it in together. Now, I love these spatulas, the silicone wands, and then just mix it all together. Just scrape the sides, twist it, scrape the sides, twist it, scrape the sides. Just make sure that there's no lumps and there's no dry spots in here that might cause a problem later on, just not absorb. You want it all to be together in like this paste. So I've done this before with without a kit or anything. This kit's a gift for Christmas for my mother-in-law, Laura. Thank you, Laura. Before when I did it was very difficult because I needed to find the basket, I needed to find the covers. This all came together and it makes it really easy, especially if you're just starting. You don't have to like look around and try to figure out how to multi-purpose something. And the jar is really big. It comes in handy because you want a taller jar. You want something that when it rises up, what happens every day, you're gonna feed it. You're gonna feed it with the bread flour that I have. You don't feed it with this is just to start it, but later on we're gonna feed it with the bread powder, bread flour. And it starts to smell and it starts to like get really like watery. It's just a fermentation process. It's not normal. Now I'm just playing around. I think it's all done. So I'm gonna scrape it off and then I'll show you. All gonna sink down. Just gravity. It's just gravity. So here, hopefully you can see it. It made just about 200 ml. The last step is to cover it so that way hair, dust, nothing gets in it, but it also can still breathe. What happens is it will rise all the way up, and if you have it too full, sometimes it can overflow and cause a mess. You don't want that. You really just want a little bit amount. So you're going to figure out what you're going to do with your discard. That came with the kit stick. And there's this line right here, and then you just line it up to what's today? At 2 o'clock. So that way, tomorrow I will look at my jar and I'll be like, oh, when did I feed it last? When did I give it my bread flour? And when did I discard and when did I give it bread flour? Oh, Thursday. Oh, Thursday, okay. Because sometimes every day you just forget. Flour, water, pour it in, mix it up. We'll check on it tomorrow. There's just little bubbles forming. The fermentation process has begun. We are on day 4 of making a sourdough starter, and we need to now start the discarding process. So we're gonna get rid You'll notice there's lots of air bubbles. It's growing in size. How much it's grown? We just had a little bit in there. So I'm gonna take 1 tablespoon. Whew, really stinky. And then we're gonna take out, it's about 2 tablespoons of 2 days of fermented water and whole wheat flour. Putting in 60 grams of water. And then now I'm going to put in 60. So now we're using bread flour opposed to wheat flour. I like the organic kind because I guess it just makes me feel like it's without chemicals. But we're at 45. Ooh. 57. Okay, 60. So we're just gonna add this. I'm just gonna add this here. Just for a starter. Helps everybody start their sourdough, and stay tuned for another episode. That's so funny just to say. I'm so new to this, but yeah, just stay tuned and I will show you how my sourdough progresses. Bam! I'd say like and subscribe, but I might as well just start practicing. So like and subscribe if you want to watch more. That way I know what people like and what people don't like, and if I should be to waste my time or not. So there you go. Hoping that this is something that's necessary.